Hi friends, this is Mr. Jason from the Middletown Free Library in Delaware County with an origami tutorial. Today I'd like to show you how to make a strawberry. Pretty cool, pretty easy, and we actually use 2 pieces of square paper the same size. All right, so I already used red and green for that strawberry, so I'm going to make a pink one here. So you're going to take your 2 square pieces of paper, right, and you're going to have the white sides together touching. So one side you have the color of your strawberry, the other color is going to be the color of the stem. All right, so whatever color you want the stem to be, you want that looking at you, and we're going to take our 2 papers and we're going to fold them in half diagonally like that. All right, have them come to as fine of a point as we can. Give that a good crease, and now we're going to fold our triangle in half to make a smaller triangle. All right, we're going to open up to our last point here, but we're going to have our paper standing up. We want to do a squash fold to get to the square base. So we're going to open this up like this, all right, and we're going to squash this flat down like that. All right, just like that. So there's our square. Flip it over to the other side. Take this flap, fold it across to the other side like you're turning a page in a book. Fold it backwards, and we're going to do the same thing, a squash fold. Open that up and squash it flat down. Make sure all your edges and points line up. So this is the square base. All right, we're going to be doing a lot more squash folds too, so we're going to get used to that. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to take our paper, turn it around so the bottom part is at the bottom. Now, if you want to go ahead and make creases to make your squash folds easier, you can. What you'll do is you'll take the closed end here, fold it so that it comes to a point at the top and your edge lines up along that center crease. All right, do the same to the other side and flip it over into the back side. Just like that. All right, and we're going to unfold those creases, front and back, and we're going to squash fold along those creases. So we're going to take our whole flap and fold it over and back a little, and we're going to open up those 4 flaps. And make sure you squash it in the very middle. So if you're using green, you want that green to be showing on the inside, and flatten that down just like that. All right. We're going to do it to all 4 flaps. So flip it over to the back side, squash that one down along those creases. And to get to the other points here, you're going to fold that over, and now we can have access to this flap. Open that up, squash that one down. All right, it's going to be a little harder to do because we have double the amount of thickness since we have 2 pieces of paper together. But you should be able to do it. All right. So now we have this cool shape here. All right, we're going to flip it around so it looks like an ice cream cone with a triangle scoop of ice cream. And what we're going to do is we're going to take all of our flaps and fold it over the front and the back so that we're all one color like that. Now we're going to take 2 edges up top here and fold them along the center so they come to a point up at the top. All right, so you can see here, this is where the stem of our strawberry is starting to show up. Flip it over to this other blank side here. Fold those in just like that. And just like that. All right. Now to get to the other sides here, it's like you're going to turn a page in a book, turn another page, so we're back to this flat side. Do the same to the back. Flip those flaps over. So we're dealing with this flat side here. And fold those edges along the center so they come to a point up top as well. All right, very good. Now what you're going to do take these top points here, the green or stem points, and you're going to fold those down just like that so they go straight across. All right, so 1, 2, and now we have to get to those ones. So turn and open up those side flaps like that and fold this point down, flip it over and fold that point down. All right, now what we're going to do is we want to get to another blank side. All right, so turn so that those flaps are folded over. Doesn't matter which way, I like it symmetrically though. All right, so we have our blank side here for the color of our strawberry. Take these top points here and fold them along the center line, and so that they come to a point up at the top there, just like that. All right, so do the same to this side. Fold along the center, and so they come to a point up top there. All right, now we need to get to the other sides here, so fold these flaps over. All right, and our paper's pretty thick, you can feel it. All right, fold those points down along the center so that it comes to a point at the top. Flip it over, do the same to the other side. All right, now is the fun part, shaping it. All right, so I like to turn it to where the little stem parts are hanging over. All right, and all you're going to do is kind of pull and push the bottom here till it gives shape and form of a strawberry. So I kind of like it right around there. All right, and then what I like to do is I like to pull these out, sort of straighten them out a little bit, like that. So there's a strawberry. So if you do it flat enough, see mine still is a little crumpled up down here at the bottom. So maybe I'll pull this apart a little bit more. I want more of like a stop sign octagon here on the bottom, just like that. All right, so you can go ahead and play around with the size and the shape and stuff like that, however you'd like it. But there you go, some strawberries. So if you want to add some black dots, you can to make it more realistic. Maybe if you want to make a little bowl of fake little fruits there, here's some strawberries to add to it. Delicious. All right, well, thanks, friends. Remember, wash your hands and have a great day. See you. Bye.